Have you ever wondered if the best sellers on Amazon are worth it? Well, I purchased 11 of the best selling, highest ranked long dresses for spring and summer. So I wanted to try these out, get a closer look, review them for you. And I will say that some of these I would have never purchased in my life, and I ended up liking them. And then some that I thought would be classics that I was like, what? So I do have thoughts on all of these, and I just wanted to give you some details, a closer look, and then you can see them on me and then kind of decide for yourself as well. I am 5'8" for your reference, and usually a size 8 in dresses at most brands. And so hopefully this will just give you an idea of what these dresses actually look like on a regular gal. And be sure to comment down below. Let me know your favorites or any that you hated, or do you have any of these? I would love to hear from you. So make sure you comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I would love to have you back, and let's jump in. Okay, the first one is this pretty, I would say kind of a golden or like a tangerine polka dot dress, which is a classic. And I wasn't sure about the color, but I actually love the color on. It is from PRETTYGARDEN, and that is a brand that I do like on Amazon. So it's a beautiful wrap style dress, and it does have a little button up here that you can make it a little more conservative or have it open. And it does have a wrap style, which actually does open. So you can open it up pretty far. I think that's really pretty. And then it comes with a fabric belt in the same material that you tie around the waist. I felt that the belt loops were a little bit big, so I actually put the belt over that. I just think it looked really pretty. I love the length. I loved how it moved in the wind. I like the sleeves that they have a little puff, and there is elastic in the end. So overall, I think a classic dress. I do like this, like the style. Comes in lots of colors. So if you are looking for a classic summer dress that you can wear to a lot of things, this is a great option. And that last dress was in a large. This one is in a large as well. It's by the brand ANRABESS. And so this is a kind of twist, I would say, on the normal shirt dress. So if you do like shirt dresses, they are comfy. You could just throw them on lounging around the house. If you have to run to the supermarket, you throw on slides. Easy peasy. And I really like the fit and everything of this. So it does have pockets. The top fits like a normal tee. I liked the sleeve length. I liked the ruffle detail all the way down. No slits or anything. I did not find it see-through. So just a classic, easy covering dress. So on this one, I was happy with it as well. I chose to kind of dress it up just to see if I could, but this is a great dress even, you know, to wear on vacation, just something cozy, but a little bit elevated. Okay, next up, this lovely soft butter yellow. Now, I didn't want to order it, but it had so many reviews, and it just kept popping up, even though I didn't want to wear it because it is like a bodycon dress. But I was like, let me just get it and see. And so this is one of those ones where I would never have ordered it in a million years. Now, I will say it is not forgiving. I didn't wear shapewear with it, but I had to wear a third layer because I would never ever wear it out. That's just me. But if you are more in shape, this is a great dress. So the material feels really nice. It's just a nice, real soft, kind of slinky, thick feeling material. I would imagine kind of like maybe the Skims bodycon dresses. And this one is neat too because it does have a lining. So that kind of helps smooth things out. I actually like the very thin spaghetti straps. So you do have to wear a strapless bra with it. I use the red carpet convertible strapless bra when I do wear one. I kind of gave up trying. I've just been using that one for years now. It's easy, it works. Because I don't wear a whole lot of strapless stuff, but when I do, that's just the one that I have. So I'll link that down below. But I love the color of this. I love the material. It is like double, it has a double material, so it doesn't feel see-through. So if you've been wanting to try the Bodycon look, you could maybe size up. I did pick this up in an extra large, so I sized up already, but if you throw a third layer, this would be even really cute with just like a white linen button up thrown over it and some Birkenstocks. That would be a great look too, just for an easy peasy dress. And I loved how long it was. So this was a surprising like from me, and it is a nice quality dress. Okay, and next up, I picked these up from PRETTYGARDEN, a one shoulder dress. And I think the pink and red was the best or top selling combo. And I wasn't sure if I would wear that. So I did pick it up in another print. I actually in person like both of them. I would say overall, it's a simple style dress. This would be great on vacation, if you're going to the beach, if you're going on a cruise, just an easy peasy. I did wear the strapless bra with this, but I think the tie with the little bow is cute. It does have a really thin elastic here. It has, you know, two little, or I guess one ruffle at the bottom. Overall, lightweight, it moves really pretty. And I picked both of these up in a medium. So these were like kind of a surprising one that I liked, a style that I wouldn't normally reach for. All right, and another one from the ANRABESS brand, I think is how you pronounce it. A classic t-shirt dress, but with a twist. I picked this up in a large. I love this shade of red. It's so pretty. It has this little knot detail, which kind of hides tummy issues. And the bottom has slits on both sides. I love the length as well. I feel like you could dress this up for an evening look if you're on vacation or in the summer. You could wear it to work if you needed to. And so I find it very versatile because the whole top is just very conservative. And then you have a lot of detail on the bottom. It felt great on. It definitely gives me t-shirt dress vibes, but just with a little elevated twist. So another great option. Okay, and next up, this dress from BTFBM. I picked this up in a size large. I thought this would be a classic easy peasy, but when I tried it on, I was like, it needs something. Like I can't just wear it. So this shirring is really long. So this would work really well if you're very large busted. For me, it was at an awkward length. So I had to add a belt to kind of help it do something, but I love this color combo. I love the pattern. I like the sleeves. They're a bit longer. They're covering. They are sheer, which is nice. So nice and airy. It does have a very conservative top and just one button closure, but I didn't need to unbutton that to get it on. So overall, I think a very covering dress, but I would say if you're not large busted, the top could be a little weird. You might wanna add a large belt or maybe sizing down would help. Overall though, it is a nice dress. I can see why a lot of ladies do purchase it. And of course, lots of great colors that they have as well. Okay, and next up, this dress from the brand Jessica. I picked this up in a size large and I thought, oh, just a classic dress. But on, I actually liked it a lot. I love this pattern. I'm not sure why. It kind of gives me like a boho country vibe, which I love. So I thought that was really nice. It does have the shirring all along the front and the back, so to give you the perfect fit. And especially if you fluctuate sizes like I do, it's kind of nice to have those, especially in the summer. I love this flittery sleeve. It has upper arm coverage, which I love. And it's just a real lightweight material. It feels really great. It doesn't have that like polyester-y thin kind of feel. This has just a more like rayon kind of feel. And it does have a ruffle at the bottom. I love this rust color as well. So overall, I think a beautiful dress. I can see why it's popular and comes in a lot of other colors as well. Okay, and next up this, what is this, like a kaftan, mumu? I'm not sure. A big throw over dress. And that is the vibe I got. Now, this pattern threw me off at first, but I was like, it's the most popular one. Let me just try it. And I would say it's not the pattern for me, but in doing research for another video that I have coming up where I found very expensive dresses and then the dupe for them on Amazon. So make sure you subscribe so you see that one when it comes out. This pattern is on an expensive dress. And so I think some of the brands on Amazon are trying to like recreate it. And I think that's why it's popular. And the color combo I could see is appealing. I would say it's not for me. Now, if you just want a throw over dress to, you know, hang out around the house in your backyard or throw this over a bathing suit or something like that, I could see that being a good option. So it does have these ties up here, but I kind of like that open. It does have a long sleeve coverage with elastic at the end and no slits or anything, just the ruffle at the bottom. So an easy kind of throw over lounging dress. I like a little more structure to my dresses. So I would say this style is not for me, but I can see why this kind of loose fitting, can wear anywhere kind of dress will work for a lot of ladies. So hopefully this gives you a closer look at it. So no elastic or anything in it. It just, you throw it on and it kind of just hangs there. And it does come in a lot of other colors as well. All right, and next up is this shirt dress, which was on the most popular list. It is 100% cotton. It's probably why it's popular. It is a loose fitting dress. It does not come with a belt, but I like to belt my shirt dresses normally. It is a looser flowy dress. It does have pockets, one pocket in the front. You can roll the sleeves up. They are long sleeve, and then there is a tab to hold it up. The buttons are a like faux wood or wood kind of look. It does have 2 slots at the bottom. I will say that it says it's 100% cotton, but it is that like starchy feeling like linen. So I do come across that from all different price points, by the way. It's just a different, I guess, knit of the linen or cotton. Not my favorite. I prefer a softer drapey one. So this is a little bit more of a rigid, you know, cotton feel. But I think in a black, it's classic. I think this, again, would work better as a beach cover-up or something like that to throw over. But it is on the best-selling list, and I did pick this one up in a medium, and it was still roomy. Okay, and next up, this beautiful blue. I cannot pronounce the brand name, so I'm not gonna try, but I picked this up in a medium, and I will say I was pleasantly surprised. This is one of those ones I wouldn't have purchased. It almost reminds me of like this Scuba material from like Spanx or something. It's just, it feels like thick but soft and stretchy. It's very interesting. So it does have the cutoff sleeve look, a crew neck. Something that surprised me is it does have this like faux little undershirt so that you don't have your bra showing out. I really like that. I actually found this pretty forgiving, so it wasn't too tight even though I had this in a medium. I felt it was comfortable. It does have pockets, and then it has 2 side slits on each side. Rather long. I definitely think you could style this a lot of ways. So I would have never purchased this, but I think this is a great option to have on hand. Okay, and this is another one where I cannot pronounce the brand name, but I did pick this up in a large. I really like this pattern. I like the feel of the material. It's real flowy, lightweight. It feels like a very lightweight rayon kind of feeling. And I love a strapless that has the ruffle over. I don't know, I just find it like a little more flattering. So it does have, you know, the ruffle over the top. It does have a thin elastic band on the waistline and then a straight skirt. So no ruffles or anything. Now this does have a spot for straps, but I don't know where mine are. So I don't know if I actually accidentally threw them away or if I didn't get them, but I don't have them, but it does come with that. And the other thing I do want to mention, when it has a thin elastic strap like this, it can dig into your like rolls and, you know, fat. And so that's a little hard. I generally try to get a, you know, top that has a silicone and a thicker band so it doesn't do that. But if you want an easy peasy, a lightweight dress, affordable, you're gonna maybe wear a third layer over or be somewhere casual, I don't think that matters as much. And I really love this color combo. I think it's classic and I like the pattern. So overall, I really like this dress as well. Okay, don't forget to tell me which ones you liked and which ones you didn't like at all down below. I love reading your comments. Subscribe if you have not done so yet. And I wanted to thank you so much for dropping in and spending some of your time with me. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one.